Yeah.
And, I just don't think that it's funny. It's one thing to take a jab at the right or take a jab at the left every now and then.
But not
But
every
if your
single
whole
night.
skit, your whole personality becomes about just tearing up one side over the other, it's not funny anymore.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
agree.
not funny. And I don't believe that we should be canceling someone because of them believing differently than we believe, because we have that right. But I
It's
don't.
just the heinous,
There's too much
Just-
hate.
There is way too much hate. Way too much.
not tasteful jokes that like Jimmy Kimmel and then people like them make. Like that's just,
And
that's not a joke.
It's on
That's not
both
funny.
sides, though.
but I've always loved Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Kimmel was never somebody that I never really liked. Not that I didn't like him. His sense of humor just was not my sense of humor. Jimmy Fallon, I like Jimmy Fallon.
I do too.
And I like his comedy. And I like
he mentioned us on the show.
when?
It was years ago, but he mentioned us and he quoted me on the show.
Oh, you got to risk it to get the biscuit.
Yeah.
I remember that. But I've always liked him. And I don't, listen, I've never met, what's the other one? Kimmel.
Yeah.
I've never met Kimmel. Colbert I've met at an event in Beverly Hills. Was lovely, very nice, very polite. So I have to base my opinion on my one interaction with him, that he was a lovely guy that was very, very polite and very
Well, I mean,
kind.
yeah, it's just about numbers.
But this was about numbers. This was not about anything else. You can't be losing $40 million on a show and then keeping it on the air.
No.
That you can't do.
You can't do that at a $1 million. At $1 million loss.
No, you cannot.
Let alone 40.
Let me ask you something, because this is like a big thing, like with the Pope right now and a lot of stuff, on just like everything I click on. What are your thoughts on AI?
I think it's terrifying.
I think it's good.
I think it's terrifying.
I think
I don't
that
think
it's
we have a
going to
choice.
be, if it's not controlled properly, it could be very
I think
scary.
it has the potential of being one of the greatest things that's ever happened to civilization. But anytime you have something that has the potential of being that great, it also has that same level of potential of being that bad.
Yeah, but doesn't
And
everything?
unfortunately, everything doesn't.
You don't think everything has upside and downside?
not
That's
to
not what I
this
said.
magnitude.
That is
Like,
upside and downside.
when
that
when
has
it's
the potential to be very good.
It's
and
an
very bad.
upside that I can say what I want to say, and you have the right to disagree with it. That's an up and a down. But when you have something that you're controlling that can destroy and manipulate someone's life, place someone at the scene of a crime when they were never there,
It's terrifying.
that's not good.
I also think it's gonna replace a lot of the workforce.
Oh, 100%. But now that's not all bad, because listen, some jobs have grown to be obsolete, but we've just continued to do them. Those jobs will fall to the wayside, and then those people will find another job that's going to be more stimulating for them, and that it's going to be better for humanity. So I am for AI, but with guardrails.
I think that I'm afraid that we're going to lose control over AI because there's going to be too much knowledge and power, and I think it's terrifying.
It's concerning. It's
and
concerning.
if that power gets in the hands of the wrong people, which
It's already there.
it's already there.
It's already
yeah,
there.
so we're screwed.
Yeah, it's already there.
My whole thing is,
It's going to be like iRobot. You remember that
this
movie with Will
hasn't
Smith?
been around for years, but we're just now finding out about it?
No.
You don't think the Chinese government or the American government has had this shit for years?
Well, the Chinese government hasn't had it because they're lagging behind us now.
I don't know.
So let me ask you this.
But do you worry
think
about
movies
like
are made.
all of these robots that they're gonna like? I'm sure you've seen them that they're putting them in people's homes and stuff. Have you seen
Yes.
this?
Yeah. I don't want
robots.
Really?
that. No, I don't want that.
Why?
Because that just freaks me the hell out.
They cook, they clean, they do your like everything.
So does housekeepers. So does parents.
I know, but like
The
if
Tesla robot.
you don't have to,
No,
you
I
just
don't-
pay one
I
time.
don't want that. I don't want that. Let me ask y'all what you think about this. What do y'all think about this new settlement fund that President Trump that has just been entered into with the Department of Justice with the president?